everybody. We are here today and I am literally just playing with paint. I am super duper inspired. Of course, you know, December is a Defember and we have 1,001 things going on already. But I have been super inspired by a new to me TikTok YouTuber. I think her name is Laura. And her channel is, it's the Half-Ass Crafter. But it's HALFASS Crafter. And making a mess here. I just recently stumbled upon her. And fell in love with her style and stuff. And she does, which I see a lot of people do these, the paper dolls. And I've always liked them. But I've never really tried it. I don't know why. I just never have. And watching her videos inspired me to do that. Now, so what I'm doing today is just doing some background pages, getting some paint on the pages. No rhyme or reason, just a main layer so we can get rid of this blank white page. And so we can use up some yucky junky paints. Again, no rhyme or reason. Anywho, she does these paper dolls, basically magazine collage cutout paper dolls. Again, the concept is not new, but for some reason, watching her videos, as opposed to the other gazillion videos I've seen, I was inspired to do this. And I'm inspired to do this in its own little book. And so I thought today, while I was just kind of mass making some colorful backgrounds, that I would bring you guys along to chat and watch me paint. However fun that may or may not be. So I won't have a quote-unquote finished product with this video. I'm just, again, covering my pages with paint in a mass make form. I will I'll show you the book that I'm kind of working in. I'm starting to work in. It's new. It's a new concept to me as far as this book. I don't know, you may or may not know that I had an art store for a couple of years ago, and we sold these. These are the Grumbacher. They are mixed media pads, but they are in and out pages is what they're called, and you can easily pull the pages out and you can easily tuck them back in. I don't know if I'm going to be able to function with this concept, because I need the book to commit to these pages, and by being able to take them out, And, you know, if you take them out and put them back in, then you're wearing out these little tabby doos. So, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. Is that I'm going to use this. Mainly because I had it on hand. And I wanted to kind of work big. And so we just kind of went with it. We just kind of went with it. I'm going to maybe use up the last of this black. Ooh. That's a whole vibe in itself. Huh. So anyways, that's what I'm doing. I'm just adding paint to some of these pages. I've spent the last couple of days kind of fussy cutting body parts, basically, to do this project. The again, the paper dolls, where you do collage and you piece together a paper doll, basically, with different legs and different clothes and a silly face. And it's obviously very abstract, but I'll be honest, it's a little out of my wheelhouse. As far as the ones that I've seen are very bright and very colorful. I guess we're going to pull in some orange. And I don't normally work bright and colorful. Nothing says I can't. I just don't normally work that way. Here I am sitting here doing the dark black background. But most of them I see, like I said, they're comical, they're silly, they're fun. And of course it's collaging and it's gluing, and who doesn't love that? Who doesn't love that? So my thought process was, if I get some sort of initial paint on every page, then it'll be quote unquote easier for me to work through this project. And it's not like I have a timeline or anything like that I need to work with. I just I'm inspired, and you know how it is when you get a inspiration or an inkling, you just kind of go with it. That's where I'm at with it. I'm just kind of going with it. So let's see what we can put on this black page. And of course I will add more as the piece comes together, but I just wanted to get some background going, started at least. It started at least. So tell me what you guys are working on. Is anybody doing December? Are you starting another project for a new year? I feel like I have a lot going on for the new year. I'm not one that sets New Year's resolutions or anything like that, but I am planning to do some serious goal setting. So there is that. Ooh, That's a pretty blue. So yeah, some serious goal setting for 2024 for the new year. I did that this year and ended up smashing my goals pretty early in the year, and which kind of really threw me for a loop, to be honest. So hopefully I can be, with that knowledge, better prepared as to how to handle setting some newer goals. And honestly, these pages look prettier on in person than they do. This blue is a really bright blue. So if you guys are thinking, oh, she's just making mud over there, I am making some mud, but I'm also making some pretty pages. So there is that. Let me try this brush. And I'm getting my paint on my fingers. And I'm okay with that too. Well, this brush makes a pretty cool effect. Probably because it has glue on it, if I had to guess. If I had to guess. And it's a cheap, yeah. Well, I don't know what you call it. Weird bristle brush. And so it is, there's little bristles in here, and I don't really care about that. So we are just having a messy day. I've got plans. It's, it's fairly early in the morning, but I've got plans this afternoon. Having lunch with a friend, and we're going to go see, the local library is having a film about Gustav Klimt. And so me and a coworker are going to go see that this afternoon. I finished up the journal I had that I was working on for this last of the Christmas custom order gifts. I got that finished up this morning, and since I have a lot going on in December, I think that's probably all the journals I'm going to make the rest of the year. I'm going to be doing December, working in that journal. And I've got a little chunk of out-of-pocket time that I've got to work around. So I've got a few things on my plate. So I don't want to start a new journal just yet. So I thought I would start this craziness. And while I had some time this afternoon, I'd start with creating some pages. And I didn't go very far. I mean, I guess, well, let's see here. And nothing really says I have to cover the whole page, I don't guess. I could leave that like it is. It's kind of cool. Yeah, nothing says I have to cover the page. I just wanted to add some color. To get my background started. And I can add some collage piece, and you know, I can still do a lot with these for sure. For sure. I just wanted to get them started. And I thought I would have you guys join me. I mean, I don't know about you, but it's fun to watch people paint and get messy, I think. What other color goes with that? Let's throw in some gold too. Why not? We got green on our brush, but that's okay. We're gonna go with it. That's kind of cool. You guys can't see the detail, I guess. The brush marks. That's pretty cool. How about we do this? Let's just dip us in some water. Ooh, that looks gross. Talk about mud. Nothing wrong with a brown background. No rules saying that we can't have a brown background. Why can't I say that? Brown background. Kind of goes away from the bright and colorful, but it actually kind of looks like wood. So there is that. There is that. I'm running out of room to put these. They're all piled on my bar. So one more and we'll call that done for the day. Like I said, I just wanted to kind of pop on here and tell you about the new to me YouTuber I found. I'll link her below. Check her out. She's doing some fun things. And I think she's going to do Dephemerimber as well. So that'd be kind of cool. So yeah. So all sorts of brown mucky stuff going on here. Again, no rules saying we can't have a brown background. At least to get us started. Well, there you have it. We have a messy hand, or not so messy hand, and we have a handful of backgrounds to get us started. And so I will likely be doing these paper, I'm calling them paper people. Not really paper dolls, but they are the same thing. So yeah, you guys will likely be seeing these paper people videos. Because I like creating with you guys here with me. No promises on how often or anything like that, because it's kind of like some may say a passion project. I was talking to my friend this morning and I was like, I'm so inspired to do these paper people And they're like, why not? Just jump into it. It's like, oh, I've got so much other stuff I need to be doing. And Defend and, you know. And they're like, well, you know, I'm just going to have to make time for it all. Yeah, that's a whole lot easier said than done. But like I said, I'm feeling really inspired by it. I'm feeling slightly overwhelmed because I sat and fussy cut yesterday and the day before. And so I have a whole tray of fussy cut goodies that I want to play with. But I feel like I have to organize them. Like, I have to have all my legs in one spot and all my bodies in another spot and all my faces in one spot. And so if any of you guys do that, the paper doll collage, magazine collage, how do you organize your pieces? I mean, I've done collage for many years and I have a way of organizing my pieces, but I feel like I need to keep these paper people pieces separate. So if you do this, if you do any kind of specific collage like that, how do you keep them separate? How do you organize them? I think that's the lifelong challenge of a crafter, is to organizing stuff. Anywho, I'm going to jump off here. I'm going to continue this a little bit longer. I'm out of space on my bar, so these may literally be the last two that I do for today until these pages dry. And we will see you guys soon. I will be back soon working on Defend, so you can count on that. And yeah, we'll just go from there. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you soon. Bye for now.